It's Hero Hours Contract 2. It's the game that I've been waiting for.
It's been so long since we played the demo for this game. So many things happened since then. We've been busy, we've been torn asunder with interests coming up. Oh, it's here's Sonic's here, and oh, it's Steam Next Fest, and lots of things. And then, to top it off, my laptop has been crashing, so I will not be playing this time around. Instead, I have surrendered control to Grant. He'll be taking the reins. And obviously, we were already kind of playing this, kind of like co-op wise. But this time around, Grant will be at the controls. So,
Which means it's going to go a lot better and we can do. No, there's no hard. Okay.
we have hard mode. It's just called the items.
All right.
Once upon a time. Oh, do you want to do the narration here?
No,
and then I'll do the
it.
characters.
You can.
You do narrations. How about this? Because last time we did Hero Hours Contract, I think I did most of the characters since I was at the wheel. But we'll split it this time.
All right.
So I'll do like the main cast gals and I'll do the Magical Girl Squad here, are the four that I did before. You can do like say the adult characters in the cafe and the narration. How does that sound?
All right. I do like that it zoomed out
Yeah.
and just kept doing it.
Uh,
Once upon a time, a girl made a contract with a magical familiar in exchange for amazing powers. Unfortunately, their familiar was a massive jerk, forcing them to fight evil at all hours without pay. So the girl and her friends decided to unionize against their familiars, seizing the magical means of production. Also, it turns out the familiars were evil all along, so we heroically beat them up. God, I forgot the music of this game just fucking slaps.
Yep. Here, I'll post it. DDR Kirby did a great job on the music, so I will probably post these things a couple times. But here first is the soundtrack, and then also we've got the game itself, which it's free. There's no reason not to download it and play it. Of course, I would recommend also donate some money to play it.
Also, play the first one, which is not free.
Yes,
but
the first one is extremely cheap,
like $4, and it is a very, very satisfying puzzle game.
Yeah, both these are solid games.
So, any questions?
Sorry, I'm just grooving to this fucking bit tunes.
So good.
Fuck, I forgot. Okay, it's enter. Yeah, so was that?
Yeah, do you want to take over?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So who was that recap for exactly?
I just felt like a proper sort of way to start our first meeting, you know?
You missed out the part where the bad guys trapped you in a crystal for all eternity.
Odd, they trapped you first.
And weren't you working for them up until that point?
I forgot that her hoodie looks like.
For those who clearly wouldn't know, if you drop by the stream and you don't know us in real life, basically my voice for oh no, I'm forgetting their names, but something Beauty Night. Anyways, her voice ended up being the prototype for a roleplay character I do. So just for anybody who knows me in real life, you're gonna hear Oppa's voice here. Okay.
And weren't you working for them up until that point?
That's beyond the...
Anyway, welcome to the first meeting of the Cooperative Union of Magical Girls and Friends. I believe the first order of business is a demonstration of our abilities for our newest member.
It's appreciated. I used to catch up on my paperwork when you were busy fighting my zombies, so I didn't pay much attention.
And you promised not to go back to being a villain once we show you all our secrets, right?
Oh no, it's much cushier working with you humans.
Kush?
Kush? Fucking dank? Dank?
Hey, we have to remember our favorite sandwich delivery person from last game.
Yeah. who was not a drug dealer like we thought
Not
he
at all.
was.
Allow me to go first. I shall flawlessly demonstrate our prowess in battle. Just let me know which direction to move and attack. Genius Beauty Night.
Oh, push some people off the roof. Magically cleared. Yes, so in this game, your turn economy is totally open-ended. You basically get to just, you are given a number of moves, and you can spend those on actual, like, movement, tile per tile with a character, or you can devote it towards attacks freely, and you get to just distribute those amongst your team members as you prefer. For strategy type games, like very open-ended compared to the usual kind of, like, each unit has its movement, and each unit has a one action or whatever per turn, so. Alright. By the way, successfully pushing enemies around grants me an additional move.
Oh, okay, me next. It's easy. Just get real close and point the deadly end of the bazooka at the enemy's face.
If it's a bazooka, can't you use it from further away?
Yeah, no. It's an experimental weapon. It just sort of explodes right away. Magical Science Angel.
You can fly. Fly.
Oh shit, combos.
That's weird.
Also,
Sadly, we don't have the combos on our meme layer, but that's because we've dedicated it to Union instead.
I will say, if the sound is too loud, let me know.
I think it's good for right now. But yeah, for people in chat, if you notice any imbalances, go ahead and chat in, let us know, so that way we can get things adjusted. And hey, speaking of unions, you might want to consider looking into the TUGSA Strike Fund. They had an issue over at Temple University where a grad student was striking and therefore in retaliation had their funding taken from them, which is like illegal or like should be illegal. So like, yeah, if you would like to help fund their striking and their efforts to unionize, then there's the link there. I feel like it's appropriate for this game and its topics.
Boom! An explosive success!
Looks like I'm the last one. Spirit friends, lend me your strength. Magical Girl Provisional the B.
There it goes.
Ghosts. Let's do some haunting.
B is definitely the hardest to get. Like, there are times where we're like, oh shit, we did it. But hot dang, do I always feel like B is the hardest to figure out what is useful.
I feel like in her case, she has some of the highest risk and reward. Where if you get all your ghosts in the right place, holy shit, you're gonna do a great job. But if not, then you're gonna have to spend some moves to like build those ghosts up.
So, now that's out of the way, we have one unfortunate thing to cover. As you know, we've been struggling to get customers the old-fashioned way. So, unfortunately, and by unanimous vote, we've had to register ourselves with that annoying Maho app. We can't compete with how quickly they seem to be able to get rival magical girls on the scene.
Oh shit, you know what they should do in this app, apparently?
What?
They should give out candies, and whoever has the lowest amount of candies gets killed.
Gee, Grant, that's a terrible idea. I'm so glad that you, my friend, came up with that and not some terrible anime that we've watched.
Season 2, baby!
No.
It's coming out!
For anyone wondering, it's Magical Girl Raising Project, and we don't like it. The gig economy.
How degrading. It should be fine. We just need to keep our customer ratings high.
I miss being the only magical girls in town. We didn't need a stupid app.
At least there's plenty of work cleaning up all the zombies still lurking around the city. Let's go see if there are any customers downstairs looking for help.
I do like that there's a lot more doing things. Oh look,
Yes.
we can look at our phone.
Collect 25 more stars for a lovely promotion.
I thought it said loyalty promotion.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta ask. So there's donuts on top of this boxes, right? Why? All right, we didn't finish these donuts. We're just gonna put them really fucking high on top of these boxes.
Clearly someone was chilling on that crate, and then, like, to be cool, you know, like people do. And then, oh, meeting time, you just leave it up there and you forget it.
Brantley's.
Well, it's for the rats.
Brantley's, or it is for the rats. You never know. Brantley's definition of cool is sitting on top of crates.
Yeah. Have you ever seen someone sit on a crate who wasn't a cool person?
Yeah, fair. No, don't mind me. I'm just setting up a small dimensional rift generator.
And that's something we definitely want in the middle of our office.
It's hardly dangerous at all, I swear.
Okay. Is something burning? It smells like something's burning.
It's the workbench's fault. How was I supposed to know the paint was flammable?
True.
Anyway, all clear and compliant now, ready to upgrade our weapons. Now, upgrading weapons is all about balance between power and efficiency. Power is nice and all, but efficient weapons are more likely to get critical hits. Take care you don't get into negative efficiency. That's when weapons start failing on you.
It says I need experience points?
Experience points equal star ratings. It's all the same scientific principle.
I like that. I love this this little stuff with the you can upgrade the efficient upgrade, the balance. I think this is really neat.
Yeah. Being able to specialize your characters is so fun. I remember when we played the demo originally, by the end we were starting to wonder if we needed to get Beauty Knight's like stats up in general, like power up in general, because we were spending a lot of turns swinging. But I know we were also betting a lot on crits.
I do love me some crits. The thing is, you get that balanced upgrade, right? Which just is a straight power upgrade, but doesn't affect your efficiency. But also, little sword is a buster sword, and how can you not?
Yeah.
But we don't have anything, so we'll.
We've only got 5 XP and 36 gems.
We got 5 XP and 36 gems.
So luckily, we can go spend downstairs.
Well, I can also go upstairs.
That's true. Welcome to upstairs.
See, now I'm cool. Now I'm on the roof. Now I'm mysterious.
See, crate's a similar principle, right?
Yeah, it's
just
true.
not as high as roof.
As long as you are sitting up higher than everybody else in the room, you are the leader of the room. It's just how it is. And I think it's important that we acknowledge that.
Oh, I just got something. Go back up to the roof for a second.
Okay.
So in the bottom left there, you'll see there's some Japanese characters, and then there's a little icon, and then ni. So it's saying konbini, which is made up of kon, like that the first character there is ko, then the next one is n, and then there's an icon of beans, like a bean, like a green bean, or a string bean, I don't know, and then ni at the end. And konbini is like a convenience store, Japanese convenience store.
Brantley, I bet Steve O'Gorman is so happy that you know that.
I think it would be funnier if I was totally wrong.
I remember one time I tweeted at Steve during the first game, and Genius Beauty Night talks about turning into a tank at the end of her movie. And she's like, it's a metaphor for something. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's an Utsuna reference. And I'm like, is this an Utsuna reference? And Steve was like, yes!
Yeah. Excellent.
Alright, let's talk to everybody.
Yeah.
May I, take your order?
I just realized that Genius Beauty Night's hair gets way longer when she transforms.
Yeah. That's, well, I mean, there's plenty of shows probably that do that, but the first one that comes to mind for me is Flip Flappers.
Oh, they get really long in Flip Flappers.
Yeah.
Could you please, put some more spirit into it? Must I?
She's doing her best. Be nice, kiddo.
Okay, Mom.
Hey, Spark, got a new flavor for you to try over here, fresh from the oven.
Don't feel awkward. I don't mind seeing this cozy family scene. Your parents will come around eventually. Even if you, inadvertently decimated their fortune by bringing down the conglomerate. We shall see. You don't have to work in the shop. Mom said you can stay for free. I am a creature of dignity and integrity. I shall work. Now, can I get you a donut or not? Heck yes.
I love the donut bus.
Dude, this game's got donut system.
I'm gonna eat the coffee donut. I can't remember. I remember Steve warned us about the coffee donut, and I don't remember what they warned us about.
Probably to not always use the coffee donut, but I think we always use the coffee donut. You might be able to use more than one donut at once. So, like, for example, we could make things harder, but we could also give ourselves a different buff. Let's actually go back through all the donuts again and see what they were. So,
Spicy pepper donut. This one stacks.
okay, yes.
Gives you extra moves, also stacks. Artificial blue flavor.
That's Scott's favorite flavor. At least for Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, maybe there was something we thought we could do with green tea glazed and coffee dipped. I don't remember. Scott, I feel seen. Hi, Scott. I think we should get the attack one.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I do remember that it does get yeah. So let's take a look at what we got.
Enemy level 2, enemy level 2.
Can we leave yet?
No.
All right. Who do we pick?
I don't know.
Wait, do we have rooftops?
If so, we have to do rooftops.
This looks like rooftops.
That is conveyor belts. That's inside the warehouse.
Yeah, no, that is hard. That's park.
That's the forest. Yeah, park. That might be roof. No, that looks like the inner city.
This is rooftop.
That's rooftop. There's rooftops.
Oh, look, it's our ungrateful former employee. I heard you were working for an app now. How pathetic.
Shut it! We work for ourselves. Why are you even here?
These zombies are still our company property. And you're still stuck full of guns.
So we're here to power them up a little to protect them from any thieving so-called allies of justice.
We won't be held accountable for any accidents if you were to step into their blast radius by mistake.
I wish that in real life I could just be like, I'm not going to be held accountable, and then just commit a crime. I'm like, well, they said they want to be held accountable, so.
I found my blast radius. Oh.
So basically, you're scraping a meager living off your leftover zombies?
We have many legitimate business ventures, none of which concern you. Now stay out of our way.
5 turns. Remember, you can switch characters using, I think, Z and X.
C and V.
Okay. And then, we can distribute our turns however we would like. Just make sure you're not in anyone's blast radius. um, whoever's like being protected. So like for example, that one's in a line. Hey, do you want to maybe send Magic Science Angel down and start chaining that L group?
What I'm gonna do.
Oh, crit!
Get fucked.
Beautiful. Okay.
I don't
You
have.
will need to move around, start ghosting, but you can move down and hit the one on the right and knock it out. Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that's some heavy damage. That donut's doing work. Oh my gosh. We don't even need ghosts.
Enemy attacking. Oh, blast rate. Okay.
Yep, so that's just something we need to watch out for. Oh my gosh. Ooh, who needs to push people off the roof?
I think I'm guessing that it was not anticipated that you'd buy a donut on your level 2 enemies.
Yeah.
That was pretty intense though. I love how satisfying this game's sound effects are.
Yeah.
And now a word from our grand sponsors.
Maho, direct. Totally Not Evil CEO of Maho Corp.
Oh, I gotta click enter.
3 magical powers. A revolutionary. An end to unemployment. These aren't 3 different miraculous products. This is the power of the Maho app.
Is she also gonna spoil? No, she's not that evil. Wink, wink.
We are helping more and more people work for themselves as magical warriors. And now we're going to help you get even richer. With our brand new cryptocurrency, Maho Coin. You can use your excess magical energy to generate coins while you sleep. It's safe, exciting, and environmentally friendly. Sorry, boss. Power went out again. Then fix it! We're supposed to be duping them with that whole environmentally friendly spin. Magic is a clean energy source. But keeping all these magical girls in prison takes a whole bunch of electricity. Just sort it out! Both of you!
100%. There is a grant coin, just so you know. It's virtually worthless, but it was originally made as a way to like fund people's grants and scientific research. But I did think it'd be funny if I bought all of grant coin.
Nobody can know what we're building. Not yet.
A game by Steve O'Gorman.
Represents
Thanks, Steve. Character art by Abstract Cact.
Abstractus.
Music by DDR Kirby, ISQ. Hero Hours Contract 2, a factory for magical girls.
I know this probably doesn't get talked out a lot, but it's a very good logo.
It is a good logo. Hey, is there a word for when you take 2 words and you smash them together? To
Yes, there
some
is. I
match-up
can't
logo?
remember what it is called, but I do it all the time. Smashing 2 words together is called portmanteau.
Oh yeah, portmanteau. I'm not gonna say that we're the funniest people in the world, but portmanteau is the funniest thing that a person can do. We do a lot of it.
It is peak human humor, or humaner. That was terrible. Naruto.
Wow.
Or is that Dio?
I always call it Dio.
All right. Yeah, I think.
What do you think of Donut Boy?
Well, I'm worried. I'm worried because I realize that if we buy the spicy pepper donut, the price is gonna go up again.
Mm-hmm.
And if it goes
Yeah, we
up
have to
again,
vary.
we have to vary. We can't go and buy. Oh no, Dio disappeared. It's all right.
See you, Dio.
I feel like the thing we should be doing is upgrading weapons first.
Yes.
I do like that these different weapons are different phones, and you have a flip phone for efficient. See, I feel
Put
like
a ghost on the phone.
I'm gonna get the efficient upgrade for that crit, and now I'm out of money. But it's okay.
Because now B has crits.
Guys,
Or at least a higher
is the sound balanced? Is the music too loud?
Are we too loud? It's okay, you can tell us if we are.
Am I too loud? Am I too loud, Scott? Okay. See, now their enemy is level 7 right off the bat. We've already.
We have variety. 5, 7, and 6. Music is bumping at the groovy level. All right.
That's the level we're looking at. All right, let's go to the park. Because we get to destroy. Be careful if you plan on getting close to those bomb-headed zombies. I won't be picking up magical girl bits off the floor if things go wrong. Alright. So.
Okay, so here's the thing about the bomb enemies. When you knock them out, when they drop to 0, they will explode in basically a radius around them by 1 block. So, I don't remember if hitting them with Genius Beauty Knight will push them away before the explosion hits, but I can say that what we got to, like, when we first played this, was that it was a good idea to push enemies into, like, chaining distance, basically, and then blast them that way.
Okay, so this sound is... Let's see if I can... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I can continue.
Oops. There goes the mission. I guess we're re-rolling the missions then.
It looks like you re-roll the NPCs, you don't re-roll the missions.
Cool. But yes, so to make sure that we're not in the blast radius of the bomb enemies, it's a good idea to put other enemies next to them, and then essentially glide, or do it at a chain reaction, which is going to be difficult in this level. Oh, but the trees help us.
The trees count. We can commit mass forestry.
But only once.
Uh-oh. I fucked up. It's okay.
That's okay. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. Yeah, the difficult part is that here we can push a bunch of damage on with a bazooka shot. However, for this one we only get like the one bazooka blast and then it's going to yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Magic Science Angel's damage in this game does not increase throughout the chain.
Oh no! So it's consistent, which is good.
Yes.
But it changes the way
it doesn't climb.
Damn. That's how we broke the shit out of this game. Alright. Which is bad, because I fucked up. That's okay.
I think our objective might be to try to... Because even that, like... Honestly, I think for this level, the hit points are just too high. We're just gonna have to take what we can get. We might just want to, like, honestly, like, work on knocking out the
magical
the reinforced ones, yeah, and then leave the bombs alone. B might actually be our best bet here. So most of these fights, like the first game where the damage are boosted by even familiars. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so if we can, I would say just avoid the bomb enemies altogether. Get out of the way of the bomb, yeah, there, so that way we don't accidentally trigger it. Final turn. Oh.
Time over.
That's okay.
Rotten zombies.
Stale zombies.
Stale zombies.
We got some gems out of it though.
Oh, this bitch hated us. She was like, you guys
That's
didn't
okay.
even kill all the zombies. They're like, hey, you gave us 2 hard zombies. All right. So maybe we do need to get more that donuts to start out with. Maybe
Donuts are a cheap help. But I'll tell you what. If we ultimately the way we progress in the game is getting stars, right? So the way I see it, we either can take a longer time building up our stats and getting lower stars, or we can flip that around and, you know.
No, you're right. The enemies with shields will counterattack if you're stupid enough to hit them head on. Please don't be that stupid. Okay. These ones are a lot easier. Oh, they don't fall off the...
Yes, that's right. If an enemy has a familiar on it, then they will not be pushed. Hey, you got an extra move whenever you push, whenever you hit someone with Team Speedy Knight, so... Cleaning up. Let's swap. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh no! Okay, so yes, you can spend movement turns to shake them back awake. I think it takes 3 movement turns. So if you want Magic Science Angel back up, you can do that. Then again, if you don't need Magic Science Angel in a situation like that, you can just... Oh no, crap!
I didn't realize I ran out of turns!
Nice. Now come down and hit that shield enemy. And see their... Yep, you want to come from above.
Right. Magic was
Nice.
cleared. That's right. I did it.
You did it.
I'm not stupid. Look at that! 5 stars, baby.
5 stars. Now we got a bunch of gems. Let's go see what we can upgrade.
I feel like getting the power upgrade right away is really good with
For chaining.
yeah, because we're just gonna chain. It's going to be pop 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 pop. That's what I just think. I just think that's the best.
Yep. I would agree.
Alright. Do we have? Oh, we do not. How many more
That
stars?
tells you how many more stars. 14.
Okay. Oh,
Do you remember who we meet when we hit
Yeah.
that 14?
it's Cabbage Boy.
Yes, Sir Cabbage.
Sir Cabbage, my favorite.
I'll let you
Oh
voice it.
shit! I did not. Ah, damn it.
This is you.
A diamond-headed enemy.
Sorry, I didn't. Okay.
So I think the diamond head ones then must disappear quickly or something. I don't remember if we fought them in the demo.
Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, so they... Well, at least they don't all run at the same time.
Okay.
How's the math looking on that? We can
It's
definitely... Yeah. Nice. Hey, Magic Science Angel. Oh.
oh, fucking hell!
Nice.
That was my plan all along.
So much damage. Beautiful. Now, I would say put some turns into the other characters, but don't forget to get Magic Science Angel off of there before it's too late. Grant.
I'm sorry. need to get better at like thinking. I'm just like, let's go, make the noises.
Uh-oh, you moved into the path.
Oh, I didn't realize.
You see they kind of every now and then they'll fade in and out.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Now that enemy down there is also a familiar enemy, so it might be
Yeah.
good to take them out.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I fucked up. It's okay. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get
We
3.
still got a ton of gems. Look at
We got
that,
2
90.
stars. We got 2 stars. We took care of some of the zombies. All right, and we'll go upgrade some more stuff. We'll go upgrade.
Yeah, the worse we do performance-wise, the more we get to upgrade. So.
We'll get a balance upgrade here. Can we get another one? No. Okay. I'm going to grab not the roof. I'm gonna grab coffee dip donut and a spicy donut for this one. I guess what I should do is I should look at this first. So I feel like we can do the level 8 one because we got the spicy donut. I should see what we need to do. You see that zombie? Magical top hat. How cliche. Except some amateurish teleportation from them and not expect. And not much else. Okay.
Ooh. So yeah, we have more mechanics than we had in the demo. So it seems like the top hat enemies will move positions kind of like you would see with the previous game, where enemies might like swap you places. Except in this case, they get to do that kind of, from where they are to where they're at. Nice. I think that was a turn left. No. But you got that damage. You can push down on the shield enemy.
Yes, I can. Okay.
Nice. And you still got a lot of moves left.
There we go. Got him.
Beautiful.
Magically cleared. Magically.
Rooftops are the best.
Rooftops are great. I think it's really important that we learn. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. I have 3 Discord messages. One is from Scott. One is from not about my rock that I don't know what it is. Alright, let's look what we got. So we got a level 10, which we need. Spicy donut. 7 and 8. Let's go upgrade our stuff first. So I feel like we just go straight for the power upgrade here. And we might not be able to crit, but then we can move towards the balance upgrades, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright.
Now, you and I know that you've been playing Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga recently.
I have.
Do you want to talk about how you've been building your characters in that?
I have been making them only have power, speed, and crit. Occasionally I buy BP, but it is very funny just hitting more crits than I know what is good for me. Alright.
Have you noticed is the game like flying by because of that?
I definitely, and to be fair, the last time I played the game I was like 9 years old, but I have definitely it is a lot like my Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door run, except in that one I didn't take health and in a 1,000-year door, that gets bad.
Yeah.
But I was able to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I find it a lot easier. But also, like I said, I'm not 9, so I'm not struggling. Like, I remember the Coca-Cola boss being really hard.
Yeah.
And I just turned him into soda.
Yeah. Soda! Yeah, for the Coca-Cola boss, when you're a kid, you're just kind of whapping on the enemy. I feel like you... Soda. When you're just hitting the enemy and you're just... Oh, here, I'll...
There's a sprout zombie. They're based on my watermelon zombies. Remember those?
Don't remind me.
These one just spawns clones, nothing more.
Okay, so they bring more enemies in. This will probably be good for magic science anyway. Yeah, when you're up against an enemy that just uses, like, they've got a shield and you're just hitting damage on the shield all the time, you run yourself out of BP trying to hit the shield.
Oh, you can.
Oh, the one counts as an empty tile. Okay, so, I think it's gonna be to our advantage to get Magic Science Angel down to the bottom and start blasting. Because ultimately, if there's 2 enemies there, we have to take them out, eventually. And so we might as well be doing double damage. Let's also, yeah, stop that up there.
We don't need trees.
Nope, I have a laptop recommendation from Scott. Check this out. Oh.
I did not see. I have not seen one of those. What is it?
World's first 9-screen laptop.
It's a 9-screen laptop?
Yes, there's 6 of the screens are like where the normal laptop screen would be, like stand out, in a grid. And then there's 3 more screens that are out in front of, like, where you would reach your arms over to reach your keyboard, like out in front of you. You would cover up, if you were to use, say, the keyboard on the laptop, you would be covering up your own screen. This is ridiculous. It's
$30,000? Promotion has expired. It's expired. This is terrifying.
I mean, seeing that this is being advertised with Star Citizen. Is Star Citizen the game that everyone's pouring money into, and yeah, like it's never gonna come out? I think that's the one. How fitting.
We're bad at this. Oh.
Yeah, in development, multiplayer, space, trading, and combat simulation. Will stay in development until they quit.
Alright.
The only difference between whether or not people count it as a shipped product or not is if the developers say so. GTX 1280 Ti, the first I've ever heard of that card. Maybe the last, Scott.
What a weird
You might have
card.
witnessed a glimpse in an explosion off in deep space that hit us 10,000 years, later.
Zed, this is a magical girl strategy game. It's very cute.
Very fun. It's free.
Yeah.
This is my time I get to plug all the links again, so. Here's the link to the game. Zed, you are a magical girl.
Oh, excellent.
Which means you can play this game. Holy shit, wait. Why does the blue donut cost 140 gems now?
Because I bought it? I don't know.
Whoa, it spiked from like 20 to that?
See, I remember Steve warning us about something with the donuts, and I don't remember what it was. And I feel like my hubris is gonna get the best of me.
Let's see. Also, here's the soundtrack to the first game, and then the second game as well. The second game soundtrack is just a few more tracks to add on to the first game soundtrack, but they're both great. Links.
I don't know how much health this one has. Okay.
Just make sure that you get... Okay, luckily no enemies are attacking you. Oh, okay, it was going up. The enemy on the floating bridge there is... Okay, it's in like a box that's attacking, so we have to be careful of that. Two turns left.
I'll do. We'll switch to...
Yeah, Magic Science Angels should try to waste them. Oh, it's an April Fool's joke? You know, could have fooled me. I mean, it literally did fool me.
I think the fact that it had Star Citizen is really funny.
Yeah.
No!
Oh!
It's okay. We got all of them but one. I feel like
Yeah.
it's at least worth 4 stars. Thank you. I'll
There you
take
go.
it.
We would have had more turns if you didn't randomly move around.
I don't think.
It's fine. You make the game go fast, which is
Think-
the exact opposite experience we had.
Thinking is for people who are patient. Alright, it's time to buy more upgrades.
It's true. We might actually be up to the point of having enough stars to move on as well. So.
We need 2 more.
And yeah, honestly, with graphics cards names, anyone could fool me with like, oh yeah, it's just a thing. Trust me.
Alright, I'm buying a efficiency upgrade for
Just a little bit of crits is a treat.
a little bit.
You want to check our stars?
I memorized it. We only need 2
Oh.
more.
Nice work.
See? You
Good work.
doubted
Yeah.
me.
Oh, the CPU has 400 cores.
As it should. You need those 400 cores to play Star Citizen. Because once it's finished, it is going to be as good as real life.
You know, I love that I didn't question the fact that the laptop had multiple screens, despite the fact that at that point you wouldn't be moving it, you would just use it like a desktop.
I like that we were pretty realistically fueled. All right, I need to get the spicy donut. I realize my fault. I keep buying the coffee dip donut to get more money, and then I'm like, why is this game so hard? Oh, it's the mall. Everybody loves a good mall arc. Okay. Let's Brantley, slow me down
Yeah.
here. What do I need to do?
Have fun. Okay.
I think. Can I push Genius Beauty Night? Can I? Wait. Oh no. Are those stairs?
They are.
So Genius Beauty Night is so much further away. All right.
What? No, Genius Beauty Night, Magic Science Angel, and B are all in the same place.
No, because those are rails. Here.
So I don't know. You might be able to walk over the rails.
You can. Okay.
Yeah. The ones up higher up top, I'm not so sure. But what you're looking at right now, those aren't rails. Those are it's the concrete. It's just like how the concrete blocks are.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So what we'll do?
I think B and Magic's or Science Angel are going to do really well for us here.
We're all on the same. There we go.
Nice. Now make sure that you don't get caught in those radiuses down there, because we'll spend a lot of turns getting up otherwise. You have one move left, Brandon.
Listen.
Get back up again. Just keep swinging.
I crit! Damn it! Damn it!
Well, there's an enemy hiding out behind me at the... There's the... Nice.
Final turn. I can't do this. I'm...
CES presentation where Lenovo was showing off a two-sided screen laptop where one of the sides was an e-ink display. Oh my god. I'm over.
I did my best. I killed
Yep.
most of the zombies.
Yeah. Hey, if we get 2 stars, we can advance.
You got 3
Hooray!
stars. Thank you, green-haired Miku.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go get Sir Cabbage. Oh, your phone vibrates when you get a reward.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh. An employee will be with
Employee-
you shortly.
Shortly.
Oh! Oh no. Oh. Hey, friend. Congratulations on promotion.
Sir Cabbage, what happened to you? What is this place?
You are now inside. Part of the Maho app. Your ratings? Good. Worthy. You will become part of Factory.
I'm not becoming part of anything.
None can turn down. Do not resist. Turn down for what?
In-app boss fights.
Sorry, Sir Cabbage. We have to kick your ass. It's for your own good.
Ah. Oop.
Kids are always in their damn phone these days.
Damn kids and their damn phone. All they know how to do is charge. Thanks for the save. I was not having a fun time being a zombie lackey.
Is this what the Maho app really does? Does it enslave magical workers? It certainly wasn't in the terms of service. Although, I can't say I made it all the way to the end.
Don't tell me none of you read the terms of service.
They were really long. We just needed the work.
Yeah, there's really no way to do magical work in the city without signing up anymore. Apparently, they're taking on non-magical folk too, somehow fast-tracking them to having powers.
Giving out magical abilities. You don't mean.
Those familiar jerks are involved.
That's us. We're the familiar jerks.
Guess we gotta go smash up their operation again.
Do you remember anything else?
Not much more than you. I was getting good feedback scores and got whisked away for a promotion. And then everything goes blank. Sounds like a few weeks have passed. feel exhausted. Like all the magical energy has been drained from me.
Think you can still fight?
Yeah, I think so. Count me in. Sir Cabbage.
Beautiful.
So do I get to be in charge of inhuman relations again, now that we've got a new member on the team?
It's human relations. You have to actually be nice to non-zombie members.
Sorry, old habits. Just talk to me whenever you want to change up your team. We can probably take 4 of us into battle without it getting too crowded.
Something else on your mind?
I was just thinking. Now we've got someone else who can watch over the office during missions.
You never seemed like you'd be any use in a fight.
I can fight! I just never wanted to get my hands dirty for the sake of my old bosses.
Character development. We'll make a hero out of you yet. I'll mentor you well in the ways of battle.
Section chief.
I didn't have a costume to transform into. Sorry. All right, so I feel like we gotta try out Sir Cabbage and the section chief.
Heck yeah.
All right, what we'll do.
Now we have 2 people to put upgrades into. We should probably figure out their mechanics soon. We know Sir Cabbage is already. And that
I
is
don't
just
have
one
any.
cabbage, right?
Yeah. Okay. So we can take 4 in. So who do we want out right now?
I don't know.
I feel like if we're not on, I feel like we're not on rooftop. Oh shit! They just get deleted from the bottom of your screen.
Oh. See ya.
Like I feel like we can try this for now.
Yeah. We can bench Genius Beauty Night for a little while.
Alright. God dang, enemy level 10, enemy level 11.
Did you want to donut it up?
Oh my
Donut
god,
up?
dude, does the coffee donut, is that a permanent thing? Is that why this keeps happening? Is that
I
it?
don't know.
Is that what I remember? Is the coffee donut not? Oh no, I think that's why.
That would make sense.
Let me buy some green tea donuts. Yes.
By the way, are you allowed to go back there and talk with your mom and dad, or are they too far away? I don't remember if they. I think they just talked to you originally when you talked to Genius Beauty Night.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so yes, the coffee donut is a permanent increase to difficulty. Oops. All right. So since we're not on rooftops, I feel like we should go to. Let's go conveyor belts.
Grant, what happened to hard mode? Weren't you so excited for that? I'm kidding.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I've been working on my cabbagey powers. If I'm lucky, enemies I attack will be transformed into a weakened state. Well, you can probably imagine. Alright.
Cabbage.
Alright, where is Sir Cabbage?
Sir Cabbage is.
Found him.
There we go.
I turned
Cabbage.
into Cabbage. But he's... Okay. It looks like... I wonder if it is a crit that causes... So it looks like the section chief
Moves 2 spaces at every move.
which is very Okay,
So you
yes.
can move around really fast. In that case, you might want to... Because your power with Section Chief is going to be pretty low right now.
Yeah.
You might want to dedicate B to some damage
Yeah.
on the right over there. And then make sure you get out of the line. Yep. Final turn. Let's squeeze out whatever damage we can. Let's use Section Chief to knock out the cats up top. Oh, that's right, skipping around them, so
Okay.
that's it.
I mean, yes. I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
Still, 2 stars.
You know, Grant, if we have a coffee donut, we can get more
Oh.
gems and still 2 stars.
Look.
What's going on? What's going on, Dad?
Look at this. I thought the electrical bill was too high lately.
Wait, is somebody stealing our electricity?
Oh.
They could have been a bit more subtle about it.
It's super tangly. It might take me a while to get it unplugged. Could you maybe track down the culprit?
Sure, we'll follow the cable outside and see who's on the other end.
See if we can talk to Magical Genius PD Knight. Nope.
Donuts. Oh, toasters. Toasters everywhere.
Toast. Hey, and just remember, toasters.
Toast.
Toast. Toast.
We gotta eat some of Bowser's sourpuss bread.
Toasters? Somebody stealing electricity to power a ridiculous number of kitchen appliances.
This isn't gonna turn into some weird hotel.
Right?
a fucking course.
When you reference YouTube boobs, they bitch back.
I feel like one of the things is that we normally can stay on top of stuff, but this isn't the first time that we've made a joke and then the game was like, hey, that's what I was going for. All toasters. Toast.
The wires head underground. Must we? Jump down a random manhole filled with dangerous levels of electricity? Can't see any reason not to.
Heads up, I can feel some ominous magical draining energy coming from down there. If you run out of energy, I can tag you out with another member. Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
New mechanics. Toaster Dungeon Floor 1.
Do we only have... Oh! We have hearts.
Oh, and the enemy's rude.
Get cabbaged.
Oh.
Then
You
I
gotta
don't...
be very careful about that bomb.
And I don't
I
have...
wouldn't fight that bomb unless you have to. Because there's no way for Sir Cabbage to fight it without getting blown up.
Donuts.
Hey, donuts! Hey, did you notice that you lost half a heart at some point?
Yeah, the more I move, it
Drains.
goes...
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. So each heart represents a member, I think. You think the enemies are worth fighting, or should we just leave them and tag all the appliances?
That's what I'm trying to go for.
Toaster Dungeon, floor 2. Don't give up. Enough power to blast straight through. Oh, you missed a toaster down there.
I know, but I'm trying to hit the ones that are gonna take two.
Yeah. Donut box.
Okay.
I wonder if the donut boxes do something, or
Oh, this is.
it's gonna be awkward with section 2.
I think they give you health. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Reminds me of the frog jumping legs from Necrodancer. So we have magical.
Last one. I wonder what sort of the end state of this is, like, because it looks like you can go down floors without clearing all the toasters.
Yeah. I wonder if the toaster dungeon is just like a thing that we
A
can get
bonus
better
fun
at.
thing. Oh, we come back to it or something. Interesting. Oh,
I had to.
you got slapped. Yeah. Gems covered. No.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't...
So what if we head back up?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so the toaster dungeon is something we can revisit. This reminds me a little bit of the arcade in the first game.
Okay. Yes. I wonder if there is an end state. Interesting.
Maybe eventually, but for right now, it looks like it's something we can return to as we grow stronger.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Is Sir Cabbage up on the roof?
Oh, he might be.
Because I know Genius Beauty Night's downstairs. We already have Magic Science Angel in the section chief here. And I haven't seen where Sir Cabbage is.
I feel like this is also a balanced character.
Yeah.
Also, the EXP is not global; it's dependent on. Oh no, Sir Cabbage is not here.
Were we able to talk to people outside the toaster dungeon?
No, we were not.
Okay.
Not now, at least.
They're just standing.
Well, maybe. Yeah, no. We're
Okay.
just waiting to go into the toaster dungeon. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So that's just the whole crew. Alrighty. That one's a level 1. Level 3.
We got this. Allow me to demonstrate the superior power of teleportation in battle. Okay.
I'm gonna move left. Slap. Nope.
Yeah, I feel like
So section chief is good for like sweeping through.
yes,
Um,
but you have
But you gotta get those exact like even numbered tiles, yeah. Woo. Or otherwise you have to have walls you can bump yourself up against to swap from evens to odds.
Yes.
I guess it makes sense that Sir Cabbage isn't here because he doesn't live here.
Fair.
Level 4, level 5.
Let's try this one with Genius Booty Night like an idiot. That's okay.
We'll just have to blast. You should not hit the button.
I didn't notice it was a bomb.
It might still be a good idea to wake Genius Booty Night up. Nice. Very cool. Final turn. So do you think that experience points have to do with like the interactions they're getting in a fight, or is it just like if you're in the fight you get an equal share with your route?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's if you're in the fight. We can check.
We'll also have to make sure that left out members don't get too far behind.
Yes. We're going to have to make some. Nope, they just get EXP. The thing is that like Magical Beauty Night still has 27 EXP, so
Yeah.
like I can get a efficient upgrade and then a balanced upgrade, right? And then we can get a efficient upgrade, balanced upgrade. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I dig it.
Let's head downstairs. Actually, do we want to check the app and see what our next goal is?
I don't have the app right now.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. I think right now it's just kind of like you've got your folks. You might as well just keep going. Be like duck person. Duck tuber.
Forest time.
Now that I think about it, we kind of do a lot of damage to the trees whenever we fight here.
These ain't real trees. They're mostly fiberglass. This one over here is just a cardboard cutout.
What happened to the real trees? Oh, the conglomerate sold them off for lumber a long time ago. I hope that overly convenient explanation helps to assuage your guilt.
I think we got this joke last time we played,
Yes, we did.
and
Still good.
it's still very funny. Oh,
We don't have Genie's Beauty Night to push into the water, but we got combos. Blast. And check that out. Safe disarming of the wall. Oh, there's a diamond enemy down at the bottom. If you want to try to finish them off quick before they leave.
damn it.
Ah, never mind. I do love to give you one pity gem for it. Nice. Ooh, Section Chief might be good for chasing down teleporters. Nice. Turns out it's so much easier to clear out enemies when you're not playing the game on hard mode. But whenever you're tempted, the donut's there.
I know it is.
Coffee donut.
Alright, let's replace.
Who's it gonna be?
I don't know. Let's take section chief out for.
Let's see. Conveyors. Alright.
Is nobody else curious about all the plastic bottles laying around this warehouse?
Best not to think about it. Well, her cowards here are kind of strict, remember? Gross,
Oh,
But
pee
I-
bottles.
but accurate.
Oh yeah, B's name is really long, so it's like a default, like assigned name, like basically just like a standard like employee number, like employee provisional unit number blah 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 B 917B or something like that.
Oh my god, I forgot to put Genius Beauty Night on the team.
So we're going with rebuild. Well, I mean, it's not like we have less output, right?
Right.
Because we still have, well, you can just, use your turns however you want to. You're gonna want to get cabbage everywhere. Yeah. Nice. This one's gonna be a hard one to clear,
Yeah.
but we'll get as much as we can. Final turn. Chase down with the ghosts. Oh my god. Fucking
The game does not like the
smooth.
ghosts on the conveyor belt.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't count how they move, only where they land.
Right.
Dude, that zombie just like dash danced you.
That ain't Falco. Oh wait, I should probably put Genius Beauty Night.
Yes. Good catch. I wonder if we'll get more characters to add to the team. There we go. So we got rooftops. Ready to do some pushing?
Yeah, some pushing. Off. His ass.
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
You wipe.
I did it for ZZ Top.
Thanks, Easy Top.
Thanks, ZZ
We
Top.
appreciate all the gems and the stars. I guess the gems we got for our own purposes.
Go buy some upgrades.
Upgrade.
What do you think? Maybe. Do you think? I wonder if the toaster is where we're locked out of in terms of
Progression. Might be. Do you want to head down there again now that we've done some more upgrading?
Yeah. Let me upgrade B. B has not been upgraded for a while. You know what? You can take that.
I also wonder if the amount of, or if like the order of characters is decided by how they're ordered in the team screen.
It looks like it, yeah.
Or
I wonder if you don't actually need to shoot the toasters.
yeah. Since we know that we get gems out of this and we don't really need gems too much right now, we should just focus on finding the stairway each time. Careful. If you blow up that bomb, it's gonna take you with it. Yeah, I see what you mean. It definitely feels like it's more about dodging around and trying to find the staircase.
Wait, is the staircase under a toaster?
I don't think so. The staircase tile, I think, is large enough that we're able to see it.
Yeah.
Oh no! There we go. The section sheet can move, but getting through the right place is really tough. Oh, there's the staircase. Up. Left. Okay, so you don't have to land right on the staircase with section sheet. That's good. If you pass through it, it's good enough.
I feel like I'm playing the Soul Back.
We'll shift to watch this stuff. Just like Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. You have soul and you have soul's bad guy. And that's just how it goes. Oh no. This long tunnel. No stage, man.
Oh man. Alright. Sorry, we got Sir Cabbage.
Worst case scenario, we know what the plan of action is now, so we can always throw ourselves at this again and give it another shot. Oh my gosh, was it up there in the top right and we just missed it somehow? Was it in the very corner? It was! I spoke too soon.
Oh. I just annihilated Sir Cabbage.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you hit a shielded enemy from the shielded side, they knock you out. Hey, alright. Toaster Dungeon Floor 6. I wonder if these floors are randomly generated. Oh no. This is the end.
Damn it.
Let's try for round 2.
I got
We did get a lot of gems. Holy cow. Totally random. At least in terms of party. There we go. already doing a lot better than before in terms of timing. Nice.
Oh, easy.
Beautiful. Love to see it. 4-4.
Oh, and look at that. Donut
We're
right
5
there.
already. Don't give up. Nice. 4-6. Kill notch. I wonder how much damage it takes to take out a wall. If you could break wall tiles relatively easy, that would be one way to get through
It's
it.
not easy.
Yeah. Oh, that was slick. Oh. Dang.
Slump. Maybe this is just a...
But I don't know how else we advance the game right now, right?
Right.
We're at floor 8. It would make sense if they capped it off at like 9 or 10 floors. While we're at it, I'm gonna go to the game page and scroll through and see.
Nope, I made it. Okay.
Nice. We're here. Oh, that's right. Get the power back by any means possible.
Okay, so you want to explain why you got a bunch of people in jars?
It's a science project. You love science, right? Not when it's ethically.
Well, this is way past ethically questionable. Wait, is this where that stupid app was trying to take me? Are these all magical warriors?
We had lots of folks lining up to become our employees. This recruitment app is way less effort than the whole fake heroics act we put on for you lot. Speaking of which, I need my arms for this.
What?
Yeah, remember? They have physical.
I
powers.
forgot this entirely.
Yeah, the pink-haired girl is Bee's familiar from the first one.
Oh my gosh. Wow, totally forgot. This is new. You were humans all along?
Dude, you're pure beings beyond your comprehension.
Whatever. Skip to the part where you're stealing all the electricity in our neighborhood?
We're making our own magical cryptocurrency. Probably wouldn't understand.
It's a little too highbrow for you.
Just use the electricity to stimulate our magical volunteers a little. So,
Shouts over the noise. Your mic is not catching it, Brantley.
Is that better?
Barely. I think the voice, it's a little too high pitched.
Yeah. I'll turn it down a little. This is monstrous. Aren't they in pain?
oh, they're just excited that their magical energy is being used to generate wealth. And with just 2 ingredients, magic and a dash of electricity.
I can hear a grinding sound.
Okay, so maybe there's a 3rd ingredient. Okay, maybe that 3rd ingredient is rainforest, but we're working on a part out eventually. But isn't it exciting? In a few weeks we'll have generated 1 whole Maho coin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. We're gonna smash this whole stupid thing to pieces.
Is that so?
Boss fight?
Oh, it's a toaster back.
The question is,
Well, I'm gonna let this song groove for a little bit. Looking smooth.
which one of us is on a giant mech made entirely of junk? And which one of us isn't?
It's
Real time. Make sure your other party members don't get hit back there.
Oh god.
no.
He's fine. He's fine.
Okay, when we're up front. Okay. I think we have to get everyone up there, yeah.
All right, I got it.
The center.
Ah, damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can destroy this.
Oh, you can clearly do it.
Oh no. Press the Z button. No, absolutely not. All right, we're gonna sit down for a little bit.
Rest it out a little bit.
There we go.
All right. Section chief. Oh no.
I already got section chief up there.
Okay.
They're good.
A blind spot! I can't shoot you if you stand. Hey, stop kicking!
I like that someone is just kicking.
Yeah.
You're overloading!
There is nothing funnier to me than just straight explosion sound effects.
I know.
Oh, yes! Go ahead! Free all the magical girls for all I care! We got plenty more! Joke's on you! Maho coin's value's entirely made up anyway. Doesn't matter how many we make. Bleh. People will believe it's valuable if we tell them it's valuable. You'll see!
Just cough like that. Hey, we're on the roof.
Good job, team. I swear, this new scheme of theirs is somehow new, though, both in nastiness and stupidity.
I can't really celebrate for too long. Got some paperwork it needs doing. That's our diligent leader for you. You can spare a little time to enjoy yourself. You know, we still haven't had a formal leadership election like I suggested. I'm not really comfortable with being an unelected autocrat.
We just vote for you anyway.
Me and Beauty Knight wouldn't be any good at running stuff.
I do like that for some, like, Genius Science Angel, or not Genius Science Angel,
Magic Science.
Magic Science Angel just always has her wings.
Yeah.
Which implies that they're not part of her magical girl form.
Yeah, it's her science. Yeah, it's intelligent design. I take that back. I'm offended, but she's absolutely right. Please keep looking after us and keeping the lights on.
Okay, I won't let you down.
Having fun, are we?
Who invited the talking sword?
Oh, it's just like the one girl from the one anime, Brantley. You know, Magical Girl Racing Project.
Familiar purple enforcer.
Oh, the talking sword is actually a talking kid.
This song is funky fresh, man.
Dude! These beats are so fresh.
Of course I can talk. Impudent human.
Also, they're familiar. The humanoid versions of them are also great, fantastic.
Your parents have been much more amenable to work with.
My parents?
Your family still has significant debts to us. So we're helping them out by taking some worthless old art off their hands.
My fan art. No, no one has drawn
My
Sonic.
ships!
Sonic and Shadow do deserve to kiss.
And it should be wet, too! With tongue! Leave my family alone! I'll fight you!
Not possible. This building has some sort of magical protection. Probably due to all you magical hero sorts clustering together in one place. Either way, I'm simply here to warn you. Stay away. This is a fight I know you're not strong enough to win.
Wait, you little... Reluctantly, this has me worried about my family. Hey, we can go check on things tomorrow. Go get some rest. I can tidy things up here.
Oh, well, bees.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's a little sewing machine and a Nintendo Switch.
Indeed. Time for bed. Oh, wait, paperwork. Don't want to worry the others. Who'd have thought that running a multi-person organization is complicated? I kinda wanted to... my other projects. No, work comes first. Looks like another all-nighter.
Oh no, Ghost Bee.
Huh? Felt like I was in battle? For just a second. I really need to get some sleep.
Oh.
Real.
Is she unconsciously using her ghosts to like power herself up?
Maybe, Sir Cabbage is on the roof now.
Nope.
Where do you think Sir Cabbage hangs out all day?
I don't know, home?
We can go outside.
Oh! We got level select. So it looks like our mission's now at home or something we get to grind, whereas we've now got access to the Union office and Genius Beauty Mansion and Maho IP Park.
This is the Union office.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go to the Genius Beauty Mansion. Oh no!
Oh!
What on earth is this unsightly contraption outside my home? And what is it doing to my family's priceless art collection?
Home, I believe you're trespassing. Struggling make
Sorry, let me reread that.
Could be a typo.
Yeah, struggling to make do with your luxurious couch in the corner of the office? Who told you?
Real talk, sometimes sleeping on a couch in a place that is not a bedroom is some of the best sleep you'll get. I know, like, you shouldn't do it all the time, but I've done it before where it's just like,
you know it. You know it's a good couch sleep if you have to peel yourself off when you're.
Yeah. Oh man, I there was a time when I went camping with the fellas, and on our last night, we rented a hotel room that was basically an apartment, and we had a couch, and oh my god, it was the best couch sleep I've had for so long.
Yeah.
Wait, that's unimportant. Explain yourself.
your family still has artistic assets left. They have accepted our offer to convert these outdated assets into something more modern and lucrative.
Oil. Monkey.
Is the monkey going to fetch this amazing new asset for us to see?
It was a very good hotel.
No. This is it. You replaced my family's art collection with hideous identical monkeys? Oh my god.
No, let me explain. This is a magical fund token. It's worth $90 trillion. Allegedly. I don't actually understand how it works.
I think the fact that the first one was very much like, yes, there's a mega corporation that is exploiting its workers, and it's like, oh wow, that's scary. And this one is just like a bunch of nonsense shit that businesses keep trying is very funny.
Yeah, they're flop era of flop eras. Bitcoin, NFT.
No, it's MFT.
Monkey.
It was
God
a magical
damn it.
fun token.
That's what they're calling it.
Okay, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Enough of this nonsense.
Slap, slap, slap. Your solution to everything is still to hit it repeatedly with your sword.
Why won't it cut?
This is non-fungible magic steel. It's impervious to your little blade.
You'll regret training me so well. Ugh.
Oh, Beauty Knight, you never even had half the potential to be worthy of my training. I just picked you because you were naively headstrong, easy to flatter, and manipulate. You always did the bare minimum as a magical girl. You don't even have a proper costume.
Minimum.
Thanks for the portmanteau. This is what you get at Familiar Territory.
Then I'll just destroy all these stupid monkeys.
Go ahead.
Stunkies.
I can Stunkies. Oh yeah, 5 of you in 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Goodness.
We're done here. Please leave once you've worn yourself out.
Oh no! There's so many monkeys.
Like the watermelon mission from the first game.
Ah!
Dude, monkey jump scare. Alright, monkey missions. Alright.
They
Ooh,
move.
you can get a good combo in the corner there. Make your move. Woo!
Get their ass. Okay. Why am I doing so much damage?
I guess this is special of the mission. super inflated damage. Fast
Monkey's fun.
mission.
Fuck, man.
5
The monkey race.
monkey stars.
Let's clear these monkeys out.
Monkey blast. You want to send Sir Cabbage to grab that one?
Final turn, oh no!
Oh no! Do we have 5 turns to take out all of the monkey group?
Well, now I'm not doing so much damage. I wonder if I broke.
Yeah.
I wonder if I glitched it. No, I am. Okay.
That's right, we do have the multiplier too. Or I guess is that for gem count?
It might be damage count. Oh no, the monkey's not gonna rate me high. That was fine.
Did it still take out the group?
No.
Oh no, they're up there, that's right. 5 turns left. So I wonder if it turned over if it carried over from the, like, 3 turns we had or 2 turns we had from before. You want to close in with Magic Science Angels, or sorry, Genius Beauty Knight, so that way Magic Science Angel can keep those clustered
Yeah.
down at the bottom.
Oh, I can't attack on the same space, damn it.
Go ahead and blast that one with Magic Science Angel. Or I guess Genius Beauty Knight. And then you can sort of push the ones down below in closer. Yeah, if we can wedge them in. Oh wow, these turns go fast.
Yeah, I need that damage multiplier.
Hello everybody, my name is Multiplier. Well, Hero Hours Contract 2! I am back from the hospital after I was attacked mercilessly by the LA gangs.
Someone's got a word markiplier about the LA gangs.
I hope there's no jump scares in this game. If there are, I might tear a stitch.
Ah!
What?
I got monkey jump scared. Alright. So I think you're right. I think the play is
Swap to, yeah. They move back in right at that next turn. Okay, good. You've got a cluster. Dang.
maybe be
These are also really helpful for this.
God.
Oh, so we don't have 5 turns. We have 2 turns. That might be a glitch. Because we went from 5 turns to 1 turn. Did you see that?
I got monkeyed. That's why our monkeys aren't being funged enough. Yeah, let's go try another one. Maybe this group will be easier. Okay, so 5 turns left. It's really hard since they move, so we can't really. You know, this actually might be. We might want to bring in.
3 turns left. Yeah, so these have set amounts of turns. So like this one, it says perfect 5 turns, in reality it's 4.
No, fine.
No.
There's 3.
Is there something that's destroying our turns that we're not aware of?
Man. Ugh.
Tough.
Maybe. I mean, we can also.
We can always go back and, yeah, power up, because we're getting a ton of gem. Hey!
What?
We have more missions available than usual, right?
We have 4.
Are there usually 3?
Yeah. You know, I bet we could buy some artificial blue flavor. Go from I wonder if Chief Strategist is actually going to be better for this, because they can teleport, they can chase the monkey.
Well, but if we get desynced, then the chasing down doesn't really help, right? I see your point, though. But I feel like if we can maximize damage with B and Magic Science Angel, so I think that's kind of where our core output's gonna be.
Let's see if those Jolly Rancher donuts
Help us out.
help us out, yeah.
Okay, so 7 turns left.
B is locked in there. I shouldn't have Sorry about. I think having that huge multiplier. Yeah. So I think the goal is you want to try and get that multiplier up really quickly. So then you're just hitting for like 60.
I love that we're just saying multiplier now.
Oh, okay.
Is this a bathhouse? It's the laundry room. How needlessly pampered. I can see how you turned out the way you did.
Aw.
5 turns. Which
So
is really much.
Let's see if we can get this multiplier.
You can say multiplier if you want. You know what? If we get a bunch of ghosts too, when the monkeys move around, they might walk themselves into them. So
Yeah, it is.
now this time it just immediately dropped to
No, man.
2 turns.
Maybe-
Before this was a 3-turn one, I thought.
Let's see.
This one I remember for sure was a 2-turner. Yeah, we always could leave here and then come back, so.
I mean, it's almost time for the stream to end anyway.
Very true. This will be something nice for us to resume with next time. You know,
It's rough.
Genius Beauty Night is supposed to get turns off of landing hits, right? I
Oh,
wonder if, as Genius Beauty Night's area, this is meant to be like thematically, Genius Beauty Night's really good at these missions. Maybe that's something we should test next time.
Okay,
I wonder if we're supposed to fight the turn economy back by getting turns with her.
that might be it. Well, thank you so very much for joining us. I'm really excited to play this game. Again, I loved the first one, and I love this one. It's impressive how much this game makes me laugh for what it is. You know, it's very simple, but I always find the writing very good.
This game is free.
It's free. What? That's $0.00. You don't need a single magical fun token to play this game. Brantley. Whoa, Brantley, did you just link the free download to play this game?
Yeah.
What,
I'm
did
playing
you-
this contract game too.
You know what's really interesting? This game is also on Steam for free too. You can
Yeah.
download it to your Steam profile.
If you're like, I don't like itch.io, I don't like how that sounds, then you can just go on Steam.
If you're like
Download this.
itch.io, ouch. I don't fucking know.
If you're itching to play this game, you can do it on itch.io, you can do it on Steam.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. If you liked what you listened to, you can follow me on Twitter, where I tweet about things, and I'll probably go bother Steve about this game. If you would like to listen to more of us, we do have our YouTube channel where we do talk about anime.
We have another review recorded.
Brantley,
And
are we pumping out content again at an acceptable rate?
quickly to become an unacceptable rate, but yes.
Well, that's not gonna happen. After we have Witch from Mercury to talk about, and then we're gonna listen and watch all of.
Read Scott's comment. Thought bleached.
Holy shit! That's the funniest thing that anyone said tonight. You can check out our YouTube channel. We just finished Yurei Deco. Good show. Go watch it. But we also finished Tokyo Mew Mew New and Lycoris Recoil. That's 3 anime that we talked about, and you can go listen to our opinions if you give a shit. But you don't need to do any of that because we are not your dads.